Does your beautiful video look like this after uploading it to YouTube? This video I'll give you a copy-paste YouTube preset, the best vertical settings for Shorts, TikTok, Instagram, and my advanced HandBrake workflow, the one I use for my most demanding projects. Alright, let's jump into DaVinci Resolve. For a simple YouTube export, I usually go with these settings. You can just copy what you see, but let's go quickly through some of them. MP4 is the recommended format for YouTube. Then you can choose H.264 or H.265. It matters less than people think. H.265 is a newer codec and can give you a smaller file with the same quality, but I got the best results straight from Resolve with H.264. I checked the network optimization. Then the resolution should usually be 4K. It's very important, more on that in a moment. Frame rate should match the timeline. Bitrate will affect the final quality of your video. You can leave it on automatic and best preset, and it should be good enough. But if the results are not satisfying, then you can change it to restrict to 50,000 kilobits per second for a 4K 24 FPS video. I'm setting the preset to very slow, tuning to high quality, and to pass to full for better compression, and the rest of the settings stay at default. If you don't see some of these settings on your desktop, just follow the ones that are available to you. In the advanced settings, just make sure that you are not using optimized or proxy media, because this will decrease the quality drastically. If you have subtitles in your video, then check export subtitles and choose burn into video, otherwise they won't be visible after rendering. Then we can go to audio and choose AAC and 320 kilobits per second and sample rate of 48,000. I don't recommend using audio normalization here because it can mess up your volume levels in the video. Instead, I highly recommend normalizing your audio before rendering. You can check how to do it in seconds in my other video. I'll link it in the description below. Now just make sure that you have the entire timeline selected, or if you want to render just a part of your timeline, move the dots to set new in and out of your video. You can also set it using I for in and O for out keys on your keyboard. And now you're ready to export your high-quality video. Just name it and add it to the render queue. Then click render and wait for it to finish. If you get bad results after uploading to YouTube, the resolution might be the most obvious problem. Even if you're recording at 1080p, in most cases it's worth exporting a 4K file for YouTube. Why? It's simple. YouTube uses a different encoding setting to anything better than 1080p, so we are basically trying to trick the platform to use a higher quality codec for our footage. You can check it yourself by right-clicking a low-quality YouTube video and going to Stats for Nerds. Then compare it to a 4K video. You'll see VP9 or AV1, which look much cleaner than the AVC encode you often get on 1080p uploads. This is the simplest and the most effective YouTube hack that can really enhance your films. To save these settings as a preset for later, you just need to click these three dots and click Save as new preset, then name it and click Save. This way you can set it once and forget about it. Before, you wanted to trick YouTube to think that your video is better than 1080p for the best results. But now we actually want to set the resolution to vertical 1080p because it's the highest resolution that all social media platforms use. In other words, YouTube, Instagram and TikTok will downgrade your 4K video to 1080p anyways, and it will always look worse than doing it yourself. Everything else stays the same. If the best quality is not enough for you, restrict it to around 15,000 kilobits per second. And that's it. Make a separate preset for your vertical videos, add it to the render queue and render it. Now let's dive deeper into getting the best quality possible for the most demanding projects, when you don't care about the saving time and the file size and care just about the final effect, just like I did in my Icelandic films. We will do it in two parts. First, exporting a high-quality master file in DaVinci Resolve and later compressing it slowly using a well-known software called HandBrake. We are going to use QuickTime format and DNxHR codec. You can copy my exact settings. These are made for getting a high-quality 10-bit master file that is great for storing as an archive and for future exports. For audio, you can also keep it uncompressed and choose linear PCM and 32-bit float. Now just add it to the queue and render it. Next, we'll do the final compression in HandBrake. This software is free, it's trusted, and it gives you more control than the DaVinci's built-in encoder. Open HandBrake and drop your master file there. Choose the location of the compressed file on the bottom. Then select any 4K preset from the General tab. Later you can save them as custom presets. Set the format to MP4 and check these boxes for network optimization. In dimensions, make sure to not add any borders or cropping and make sure that the storage size and the display size match. I keep all the filters off. The whole magic happens in the video tab. In encoder, choose H265, X265. It will use your CPU instead of GPU, resulting in a cleaner encode, especially in gradients. Even though my master is 10-bit, I export an 8-bit upload. I'd rather control the final look than let the platform handle it. Set the frame rate to match your video and make sure to choose a constant frame rate. I set constant quality to 14, but it's probably an overkill and you can try 18 first and see if it's good for you. The lower, the higher the quality. Encoder preset has an effect on the compression functions being used. The slower, the better, but it gets really slow, so maybe start with medium and see how long it takes for you. If you want to utilize all the features that HandBrake offers and get the best quality, you should go at least with the slower preset. I leave the rest at default. The last part is audio. I remove the AC3 track and then change the bitrate of AAC to 320. And now your video is ready to be compressed. Click Start Encode. It will take some time, so you can set it to shut down your computer after finishing in the bottom right corner. In the case of my Icelandic film, it compressed 900 GB huge master file to 40 GB with no visible quality loss whatsoever. The only problem was that it took 25 hours of constant compression, so use it only on those most demanding projects. The difference, however, was very noticeable, especially in the sky and smooth color gradients. DaVinci can sometimes show a lot of bending, while HandBrake with X265 can reduce it a lot. Did you learn something new from this video? Drop it in the comments below. And if you want more practical tips like this, check out this video next. It will save your time and improve your results. If it helped you, leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Thanks for watching and remember, let your films be shot by reality.